Oh, wait, what? Dude, this was blocked off in my last video. I leave the game, I load it up, and now it's here. What?
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Dude. I literally couldn't even come in here. I was trying to blast the vines and everything.
Devil's snare.
Huh.
Seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Well, I was lighting the way already, but yeah, we'll go ahead and let this stuff out the way. How y'all doing though? Welcome to another video of bad decisions. This stuff, it sounds disgusting crawling in my ear. I'll tell you that much. What's over here?
Revelio.
Place may be creepy, but
Lumos.
we're still exploring. Got loot to get, man. If you get it the first time coming through here, then you won't have to worry about. Wait, how do you jump? Oh, that's what. Then you won't have to worry about coming through here again. But that was smart of me. Okay. If you light some of those things,
Lumos.
these little creepy crawly things will stay away. Ooh, this sounds gross. Why am I in here by myself? Y'all like the rope, by the way?
Incendio. Lumos.
Wait. Get this stuff out the way.
Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Haha! Ooh, wait a minute.
Incendio. Lumos.
Now, if I could just get over there.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
Give me this. Got me a new thingy.
Revelio.
There anything else in here? I don't know, but it quieted up this place. I'll take it.
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous
What the
tentacle
heck
would be
is
enough
that?
for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Are we gonna try to take that with us?
Incendio. Lumos.
Forget Duncan. I don't want to touch that. Okay, there's the exit. Alright.
Revelio.
So if this goes wrong, we run for the exit immediately. Did I light that?
Lumos. Incendio.
Light that right now.
Lumos.
We need all the light we can get,
Incendio.
just in case that thing was act stupid.
Lumos.
Okay, so what do we do with it? We just, that's it?
Revelio.
How you gonna make something look that crazy and not have it attack us? I mean, I know I complain, but come on now. That thing looked like it was destined to just eat us alive. That literally screamed boss battle. Whoa, and now we're just here? Oh, okay. Don't mind if I do. Wait a minute. That's the stuff we just went to get.
Revelio.
And now it's all over here. So what was the point in us going there? You know what, give me more of it. I've had enough. We're giving him some of it. The rest of this is ours. Whatever it does. Do we need to unlock this? No. That's crazy, man. Can we just run to him? Wait a minute. Now, hold up. Before we go too far, the lady had us plant something in one of these rooms, didn't she?
I've always said that travel broadens
It was in here. What is this? Wait, I replanted something? What the heck? Why did I... It's all your fault. I replanted that. I didn't even mean to. I think I harvested and then I planted something again. So, whatever. Well, at least that keeps me farming. I cranked up the quality just a teeny bit. I hope y'all don't mind. But so far, you know, things in my room haven't caught on fire. So I think we're off to a wonderful start. Oh, Mr. Duncan.
Have you found anything to, prove
Can
my
you
theory?
ask me
Hello,
if I'm
Duncan.
alright
I
first?
have the proof you wanted.
That's
Rude.
one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected.
It was.
I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove
I
it.
should start
If you're
telling
sure
people
to put an end to Pumpkin Duncan
that
for good, when
I
sent
should
everyone in the
keep it
common
and stuff
room
like
tonight,
that.
This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will.
I mean, based off of past
Thank you
games
for
I've
all
played,
your
you know, as long as you're
Oh,
respectful to
Pumpkin
people, they
Duncan for
still
me.
end up giving you a reward. See, I got something. But, like, you know, shouldn't I be a little bit
Revelio.
mean since I'm Slytherin? I should start, like, demanding stuff. Anyways, we finally finished the side missions. We're supposed to be going to see Miss Natty. But, I gotta attend class real quick.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Okay, so not up here. Let's see. I should have tracked the class. Oops. Crap. There you go. This way. Doo 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 doo.
Revelio.
I'm confused. Wait. Oh, I already did that. No. No. Hey.
Accio.
Yo, I swear I get all of them in here. Then there's always another one. I mean, I'll take it. You know, I don't care. Literally, I'll take it.
Shouldn't there be orders or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Ooh.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Interesting class. Hold up now. I do need to learn potions. Like, I was gonna travel outside of the school,
Revelio.
but, you know, every time I get another class offered to me, it's something I could use out there, you know? These baddies been catching me, lacking outside in, like, the Forbidden Forest. They were whipping me, man. I can only do so many combos. But now I learned a couple more spells. So, let's learn something about potions. One step closer to the room of requirement, right?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your
All the
own.
professors have walking problems.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Okay, no quick time events and stuff. Yo, this is really giving me Bully vibes. This is just like that game from the PS2. I love it. Wait, this way. It's just like the classes in there, you know? We had to like find letters and stuff like that. Science class, English class. Finding the letters was in English though. Sorry, let me clarify.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered
So I
keeping me
just
home
have to
from
get
school
it out
this
of.
year.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
hear
whoa,
Professor
wait, what?
Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do it.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
I don't know, man. Kid's got the same name as a like professor. Can't be trusted. Y'all can read this if you like. I'm not too into reading that stuff. Oh. Wait, I took it, but I'm not giving it to what's his face.
Your potion stations organized and free of clutter. Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
I guess I should try to make a couple of these though while I'm here. Like, if it'll allow me, I will definitely
And now
make
we
another.
have the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Wait, what?
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Oh! Nice.
Diamond What happened?
Well done, Gareth. Professor,
What now, Mr. Weasley?
don't fret if you run out of ingredients.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Oh, I'm so not done. If only I can make those. I don't have whatever that troll stuff is. Can I please make more than one, though?
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Smart guy. Can we really not up the amount, though? I'm pressing, like, other buttons. Whatever. Alright, let me go talk to the professor. Sorry, guys. Wait, what's that? Oh.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Well, now I know where to make my potions at. I mean, I'd much rather not come to a classroom to do this, though. But since this class is done now,
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Well, for certain you'd have helped.
yeah, sorry, man. Well, I'm kind of glad.
I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my artistic spirit. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
One more for the road. Oh, wow, look how many I got. Yes. Be unstoppable, man.
Revelio.
Nothing else in here? Alright. We'll fast travel as well. Okay, we got a little ways to travel, man. I don't have any, like fast travel locations over there. Shoot. This is gonna take us a little second. That's okay. Nothing wrong with the adventure. I wonder if there's enemies out here, though. You know? Or is that only in the Forbidden Forest? Oh my! I was too busy looking at the map. I didn't actually look at the road. I mean, I shouldn't have fell if I was looking at either. I'm just a klutz. Okay, this is not the way, but I don't care. Forget the path. We'll find our way.
Revelio.
Maybe we should go back up. Oh, man. Don't tell me this is about to be somewhere I can't even climb up. Oh, shit. Wait. I don't have no double jump or nothing. Oh. Gotta be careful. Plummet to my death. Oh man, alright, fine. Let's go back. Maybe the map knows best. Get my robes all dirty and stuff. My bad. Seen those mushrooms. I don't care. Wonder if I just shoot them. Will they like loot? Oh, what's that balloon in the distance? Dude,
Revelio.
all I hear is whispers. It's driving me crazy. Did I have this unlocked? Why did I freaking go here?
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Oh, shut up, lady. Wonder if that's like magic or something that I hear. I don't know. If I can turn it off, that'd be great. What is this? Open up. Okay. Lots of free stuff. I will gladly take it.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
What's in there? A hole?
Revelio.
A hole with what in it? Oh! Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. What if I like lift you up?
Levioso.
Oh, wait. That clearly has like fire on it. It has fire on it. Why is it not doing nothing?
Levioso. Incendio.
Wait. Did y'all hear that?
Revelio. Incendio.
Whatever this puzzle is, I'm gonna leave it alone. What's in the water? Let's check this. Yes, you. Don't be curious. Do something. I don't need to improve nothing. You coming out of the water or what, dummy? Dude, they're making this too easy, but I mean, this is combat experience, so I'm just gonna sit here and do this, you know. I might as well. If it was taking this many hits anyways, I have no business taking this on close quarters. What's...
Expelliarmus.
I mean, that only did me so much, you know. Whatever. Ooh. Not even gonna try to waste my time looting in the water. We're almost there. Oh, these. Let's test that. No. Okay. Test failed. No, I didn't loot the other ones. I don't care. Hey, it's you.
My friend.
Well, at least I got on the best stuff.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I don't know if I should tell her. I think what's his face would be less of a snitch, but she's really like, I don't know. She's gonna be in the story.
They
She
want
keeps
something
keeping.
that Professor Fig and I found at
She's
Gringotts.
bothering me.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked
Might
our
as well
carriage.
tell one of them.
What
Whatever.
on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Dang,
Is
he
that the
telling
method you
everything.
used fighting the trolls in
Calm down,
Hogsmeade?
man.
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
So, am I supposed to like... Wait, where'd she go? I have to go over there, but... Where?
Revelio.
Is she gone? Just trying to see if I can see her anywhere. Yo, she's gone. Okay. Alright. There's a stranger nearby we gotta help out. But, you know... So many houses to loot. So little time.
Not to stray far from home.
Oh my
Especially
gosh.
when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories.
Horses with wings.
Stay right here where I can see you.
Revelio.
A Pegasus? Well, obviously there's different names on this game probably. Hey, where's that? Give me that.
Revelio.
Sorry, there's just loot everywhere, guys. You know, you gotta get it all. Dang, my gear slot is full. No! That fast. Bro. No. I can still loot it. Don't do this.
Revelio.
It's in there. Okay. There should be a shop somewhere that I can sell stuff to, right? Right. I think. You?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
You. Who are you? Sir. Speak to me.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi.
Oh,
This is my potion shop.
I don't care what you
I can
sell.
answer any questions you
As
have
long as I
about
can
the
sell
town.
stuff to you. You know
Any
what? I should ask
whispers
this
going
though.
about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though.
I will. I'm
Which
crazy
means he's
enough.
free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Oh, nothing. You know what? I'll still buy these whenever I get the chance, though, for right now. As for everything else, we will
I'll have no trouble
sell,
selling that.
sell,
Thank you.
sell. Wait.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Yes, absolutely, sir. You will be seeing me momentarily because I have to loot everything in here. Now, where is it? What? Is there a way to get under here?
Revelio.
How do you get that? Okay, that's bothering me. What the heck? Forget it. Freaking get it.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly.
Oh
I've
shoot,
lost
it's
my
getting dark
business
on the
and
game.
almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now.
Well, there's a shop
I thought it'd
nearby,
come to
so you
this.
know, I will.
Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
They're probably connected to that that nearby place that the guy was just talking about.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want.
Maybe he'll give
Things
us
have
like
taken
a
much
free
darker
painting or
turn
something
of
like
late.
that.
Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
I don't care about him
That
being a
is
painter,
very
sorry.
kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio.
Carted away. Well, looks like they left you something, but now it's nothing, because I'm looting at
After
something.
what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
What is going on?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys?
I hope something doesn't
I was
like hop out
hoping
of the lake.
someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
How am I supposed to get down there?
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps. What precisely do you need to retrieve and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry.
The music they cued in at the time.
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth
So,
charts,
like, is there a
and tide
spell
schedule.
for water
My
breathing,
best
or
guess is that it's just over there,
do we just wing
about
it?
a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
What if them, like, frog toad thingies attack? Hey, I just seen red over there.
It would mean so
I seen
much
red
to
over
our
there.
family.
It
What was
sounds
that?
as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down.
Revelio.
Think!
Uh-uh.
I've no
Don't be
idea
doing
what
all that
you think
yelling.
I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
What's that symbol on their back? It looks close to Slytherin.
Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
Whoa.
Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Woo!
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Hey, Granny is strapped. Okay, well, I'm kind of glad the camera cut that off. Hey, she helped with that. I appreciate her. Oh, yay! More people to fight. I was about to say, that was kind of lackluster. I fought one of yous before. Oh, wow! Wait a minute! Ah!
You'll take this student.
Tell Rookwood to find himself. Expelliarmus.
Stab him with the wand, dang it. Get violent. We gotta defend ourselves. They're trying to kill us. There we go. Come on.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner.
Revelio.
So close to Hogwarts.
Yeah, that was pretty wild, lady. I don't know what beef you got going on, but I don't think we can be friends if you got
You were right.
all that
I
going
am,
on, you
thanks
know.
in no small part to your excellent defensive
You're attracting a bad crowd.
Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Girl, that's your business.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies, they seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Oh.
I brought a trunk chock.
Maybe it's stuff I gotta collect and I place here when I find these symbols.
This trunk. Revelio.
What?
Plenty, even if you already have some.
I didn't have any.
Lovely. Now,
Can I take some more?
notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
Blah, blah, blah.
Each trial
Let me just
has
place
these
it.
Features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, good. I don't have to, like, actually... No.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
What vines?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious
Oh.
about these
Incendio.
Merlin's beard.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Look at me. Figuring out grade level puzzles. Yes! We made it to 2nd grade, y'all.
Merlin's beard, how beautiful.
Who is that?
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Yo, wait.
Revelio.
Where'd he go? It looked like he was pointing in a direction, though. He was facing, like, this way. Would that be where the next one is? Or was he just, like,
I take it we
there
can call
and
that
I'm
a success?
thinking too deep into it?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need
Cool.
to continue my research.
Now I can start solving
My guess is that
those.
each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more.
No, lady, you're
I
supposed to be
really
my
must
supplier.
be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful.
Wonderful
out here.
music.
Now,
I'll be
I've got
careful,
what I
lady.
needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
I kind of want to keep going in a bad direction. Whoa. We're leveling up nicely. Wait. Whoa, she just packed up her whole house. What the?
Revelio.
What? She just packed it all up. I mean, she did say she was traveling, but this game's cool. That's pretty interactive. You know, in most games, people would say they're gonna leave, and then you come back later and they're gone. But this was dope.
Help you, and you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to, especially Professor Black.
Revelio.
I don't know if I dig dude's name. Scrope sounds like scrotum, and I don't know if we can be friends, Mr. Scrope. What's up with these balloons? Did I pop it? You know what?
Expelliarmus.
I tried. Alright. That little town was lackluster, to say the least. I almost thought it was gonna be like
Revelio.
big city she lived in or something. I don't know.
Levioso.
Okay, now what?
Incendio.
There's another.
Levioso. Accio.
Like, should I stack these or something? Or are they something to climb up with? Like, is there a platform somewhere that I can use them to climb up on?
Revelio.
I don't know. I'll be getting myself into the randomest things. I think everything's a puzzle on here. Just because magic's involved. Hey, there could have been something on the bridge. What was that just moved? Did y'all see that big thing? Were those are doors? I really hope that was a door.
Revelio.
I'll collect the note in a minute. I thought there was something else. Oh, there it is. There we go. Give me this. Ooh.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Yes, it's missing stuff. It's missing pages. If you know something, speak on something, boy. Where you at? Let's see. Where could he have hidden a note? I mean,
Revelio.
could just use that. Oh. What? Boy, how am I supposed to get it from up there? Oh. I'm smart.
Pumpkins.
Heartbroken.
Ah, I think I know just the place.
He's heartbroken. Is this a love story? If the little buddy needs to find love, we're on the case. Now, what is this? I seen stuff moving. What are you doing?
Revelio.
Are you in the scarecrow or something, man? What the heck?
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
How do you have all this time to, like, you know, do this? Hang on. Because, is this another one of those thingies? Oh, no. I thought it was.
Levioso.
I still can't lift that thing. Oh, how magical. Where are you at?
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade
Y'all see the
Scrope
graphics
from
in the
entering
background?
the grotto long
Bugging
ago.
out.
Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you
How
might
did
also
Scrope
the
find
ring.
this out anyways, man?
How did you know that I'd found a book and the
He's
missing
been like
pages?
Scrope
freaking
and the other house elves are
being
good at staying out
very.
of
See,
sight.
there you go.
Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
Freaking elves.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required.
What?
Dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Poor thing.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages.
Toast? Literal toast?
Revelio.
I'm gonna eat this toast. I don't think my character is ate like at all. What is that? Why is this red? Wait.
Incendio.
Shoot. Dude, this is a freaking... Oh, God. Oh! That hurt. Oh. It's another one. Stop hiding, dummy. I see you. There's a lot of them! Oh, no!
Accio.
Wait a minute. Don't you like... Ow! Oh my gosh! Oh shoot!
Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna take me out! Oh, climb! Climb for your freedom! Getting pissed off the wrong toads. Oh!
Expelliarmus.
Ow.
Accio.
You're stupid!
Levioso. Incendio.
Sick of this crap. Dang it!
Incendio.
Yo, these toads are giving me a run for my money. There's another one! I can't dodge when I'm climbing. That's not even fair.
Accio. Protego. Accio.
I'm getting tore up.
Incendio. Accio.
You stupid frogs! Leave me alone! Keep my eyes on both. I got Ultra Instinct, boy! Now it's just me and you.
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
I hope this stuff is actually useful.
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
That was crazy. Oh my gosh. Yo. They took so many potions because they kept sneaking me. I upset them all. Oh man. Whoa. I mean, I think they're supposed to be around my level. But they just...
Revelio.
They take so much damage. If I'm not mistaken, I think like exposing their stomachs or something is their weak point. But how the heck do we do that? Wait, what was this? Oh. I never tried that menu.
Why would I need a piece of toast?
A piece of
I
toast?
suppose that's where it goes.
What type of magic is this? You know,
Revelio.
I'm concerned.
Could it be? A visitor?
What the heck? This boy don't have no head. What happened, man?
Oh. Ooh. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago.
Yeah, seriously.
Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. She simply
That's what
rolled
you
her
get.
eyes. What would I want
Messing
with
with
yellow
Peeves,
gold
man.
pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next. Here's an
Oh,
idea.
wow.
Why don't you meet me at the edge
So
of the
he
Forbidden
found that
Forest,
cave.
and I'll show you where to find the pages.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know, why the toast, though?
Toast to get in here.
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
Squids love toast.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction.
Huh?
He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Oh, wow.
Revelio.
Yeah, sorry for your loss of head. Wherever that is.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Yep, might as well loop. Well, you know, Mr. Scrotum, I don't really care to go on a wild chase of any sort. Oh, I would have had to fight those things. I mean, they weren't really aggressive, but they were sitting there. And I feel like they would have turned on me. What's done is done.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to house elves.
Yeah, good on you, Mr. Scrope. Stop being creepy, though. You know, you already lost one ear from being nosy. Don't lose the other one. I don't take kindly to people poking around my business. But with that being said, I guess we got to get contacted by somebody else, or, you know, see, there we go. We'll actually have to follow up with this guy that doesn't have a head, and you know, carry on into the Forbidden Forest. I already been in there though, so I'm not even like worried about it. Should be pretty simple. But that's it for this episode. Got to sell me a little bit more. Oh, hey. What's this? Maybe we gotta like push this onto the thing. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. The last hit is pushing it. I don't know. I don't want it to roll down. Please don't roll down. Come here. What does it take? That didn't work. Okay, I don't know about this one. There must be spells I just don't have yet.
Incendio.
You know, it's quite unfortunate. Because if I launch this thing off of the mountainside, I'm gonna be upset at myself.
Revelio.
It's changing color though right here. Oh, it's gonna go. It is. No. Oh, go back. that being said, video is freaking done. Oh, the video is so freaking done. I mean, is this
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
It was supposed to go down there! We accidentally solved it! Oh, wow! Okay, talk about dumb luck. Alright, well, guys, like I always say, please make sure to take care of yourself and each other. And until next time in 9. Woo!
Revelio.
Be easy.